What's up? What's up? How we doing? I'm personally exhausted. I I did go on my vacation last weekend. Ended up getting bronchitis at some point. Just hit me real bad the last few days. So unfortunately we did miss Creator Clash, but we are powering through. We do have something cool though. So I don't circle back to decks a ton. Um typically excuse me. Um, typically I'd go to circle back if there was like something really cool that I wanted to check out. Um, or if like it had like a ton of budget open up or like something like that. So not very long ago, we played Elves on the channel. Did pretty decent with it. It was testing for DC. The main reason I wanted to come back to it is two different cards. The biggest one is this Cantankerous Keepers. So it's 6 mana. I'm in the way, but um, when it enters, you mill 4, put all elf cards from among them in your hand. So the idea with it is it's kind of like a winding way, where you just kind of hopefully flip a bunch of elves, pick them up, and then on like a glimpse turn or something, you're able to like keep going. And then the other card is Celestial Reunion. This card went down a lot, but it's essentially it's like a Green Sun Zenith. So ideally, we're holding 2 elves, and the card that we're searching for 99% of the time is going to be Shaman of the Pack on like a kill turn. Hi, Devin. The only other real change I've made to the deck is I have these hard hitting questions because I know like the aggro decks were kind of like a bad time. So even if we could pick up like an X1 or like a Nettle Sentinel can like kill like a 2 toughness thing. Um, just need something. But I wanted to retry it again. There's been a lot of people talking about it. Glimpse is still cheap, which is awesome. This is also another deck that I'm like slowly starting to foil out, which is kind of cool. But yeah, I'm whooped. I'm so whooped. I went to urgent care on Monday. Um, got some medicine. They gave me like 3 different steroids. They're like, dude, you got it bad. It's like, yeah, I do. Get to go back to work Friday. We got a good amount of people tonight too. I think we're up to like 18, 17, something like that. I do need to get my overhead set up for streaming because there's gonna be Fork's supposed to send me some more info, but there's gonna be some webcam events just like these MTGO ones happening, and one it'll give me an excuse to clean up the cards that are like sitting directly in front of me on my desk that are strategically out of camera to not be embarrassed. Um, but I also have the overhead rig from doing the paper events, and I could just kind of keep it set up now since I haven't been doing a lot of in paper recording. Just keep a webcam attached up top, and then set it up for Thursdays. Like I don't even know what some of the, like what is this deck? Oh, this is 4-color snow. This deck was cool. And then we have what is this one? Oh, that's Infect. In fact, I have in budget, but it's just I need my in paper list is still playing blue. And then what is this one? Impulse. It's High Tide. All right, let me see here. Alternating Thursdays. So the webcam event looks like alternating Thursdays, starting tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern, so same time as right now. Then every other week, the same. In the tourney discussion, the same as you if you're in the Discord. Games on Convoke. I don't know what Convoke is. I'm gonna ask. It looks like Convoke might be some kind of program. MTGO is still messing with you heavily. That sucks. Browser webcam MTG client. Okay. Is there a merit to using it over just like Discord channels? All right. I'm about to pair the event. Shouldn't have abandoned it. Need to check to see if this guy is updating his registration though. Here we have 20. Against Morgan. I am a garbage streamer. Hey, you can actually give me your garbage Bezos sub now. I'm not just a garbage streamer. I'm an affiliate now. But how's it going, Mark? I just spent 3 days with your brother. Keep getting pinged. All right, I don't know who this Morgan is. Yeah, I felt bad because he really wanted to drink, and I was whooped from the bronchitis the one day, so I did what I could. We're just waiting for Morgan to set up the room, and then we're good to go. There we go. Easy mulligan. What am I going to put on the bottom? Maybe it's keepers. Sorry about that. All right, so we have blue mana. I call that jungle fever. I want to find a heritage druid, and I don't think I want to behold because I want to be able to set up this glimpse turn, which seems kind of odd. Search your library for creature card with mana value X or less. Yeah. Good one. Thanks for the follow. What's my non-creatures glimpse and celestial? Yeah, I'm only on 2 celestials and 4 glimpse. I think this is High Tide. I vaguely remember this guy. These draws are really not it, though. I'm going to try this out. Oh, yeah, I know who you are, Jacob. There's innkeepers, or keepers, not innkeepers. So this is 3 mana. Keepers just has to be better, right? So remand, probably. Impulse, okay. So we fortunately didn't get remanded. We do need a big turn next turn, though. Okay, we hit a shaman, so that's good. We also have a backup heritage druid in case something gets like echoing truths or whatever. We have to keep in mind we only have 1 black source right now, though, because we don't have birch lore. Excuse me. Child, don't text me back. All right, so we got to try to go off here. All right, so we are going to start Visionary. The biggest thing I want to find right now is a Wirewood Symbiote so I can go like play bounce. Another Visionary. I don't actually want to tap. This can tap for mana on by itself, so I don't want to. We'll do Elite because this is free. Yep. Okay, Keepers is good. I still don't want to tap this Linner Elf. Two, 4, 6, 8, 10. I think we're just going to be a little bit short. Like this 1 point of attack might actually matter here. We're out of black just in case our guy gets remanded. I would assume this is remand. Yep. Actually, we could just go to combat now. So now we can go attacks. Whoa. 3, 6. Yes. I think we're just a little bit off. 3. Yeah, we're 2 off. All right, now we're going to F6. So if we find a symbiote anywhere there, like, we're so good. We did hit double. Did we mill one, actually? I didn't even notice. No, we didn't mill one. We milled 4 lands, though. There's a really good chance we're dead here. I mean, he needs a 2-mana untapper, so he might have Cloud of Fairies or Snap. Oh, Hidden Strings. Interesting. Our side board for this is so bad, though. We do basically need him to fade, though. Like, we need him to not have anything good, which is probably unlikely. There's only 1 High Tide in effect, though, so that's good. He's down to 3 cards. He's down to Dig Through Time. Probably only 1 Merchant Scroll in the list. I think that card's money. It's another frantic search. Oh, now it's equation for high tide. Turnabout, untap all my lands. And then do we have Mind's Desire or something? Treasure Cruise, okay. Cruise isn't that bad. All right, nice, we got it. All right, let's just bring these bad boys in. What do we board out here? I don't know if I like this Querying Ranger anymore because I cut Priest of Titania. I might not be right cutting Mana Dorks though. Excuse me. Maybe it's Sentinels. Like, yeah, Keeper milling Tsunami is bad, but I think both of these cards are too important because like I need to keep velocity if I'm like I need to race tide, so I need like the card velocity on this. But at the same point, if I can resolve Tsunami, I just have so much time also. Like it's like okay to spin the wheels there. Because I thought about Reunion there for a second too, but then like needing to find like your heritage druid is also like really important. We were pretty fortunate there to that he just had like Cruise. This hand's okay actually. Keep. We have a draw. This is value vintage too, which is pretty sweet. Because you only have $30 to build your deck. Dom loves value vintage. He only plays one deck, and it's the one I give him every time. Alright, Symbiote is actually really good. We actually have a really good Glimpse turn next turn. Assumingly. We found the Symbiote. If we can find the Keeper or Elvish Visionary, then we're really good. Hitting double Snarl is really good too because that lets us this looks like a remand. Alright, if I glimpse here, I get 2 chances. Disrupt. I think I want to pay this. That's such a weird card to bring in. I'd rather get 1 card than no cards. Although drawing 3 lands is pretty bad. Yeah, Elves is a cool deck. I played this a little while ago on stream and for YouTube. And that was without the Keepers and Celestial Reunion. I mean, that's not bad. That's interesting. So I want the most mana for this because I want to glimpse again. I don't think I want to use my... Assuming the symbiote resolves. Okay, we found a visionary. So like I can bounce Heritage Druid to untap this. I don't think I need to do that. Well, no, it costs 1, so... Maybe it's actually... Return this, untap this. Then we need to do this so we can make more mana. If it gets countered, it sucks, but okay, we have Reunion. It's Chicago. I'm going to do this because this can potentially draw me more ones to make more mana. If there's a Birch Lore, that'll sound... Okay, so we are starting to go off a little bit here. I would talk more, guys, but there's like a lot going on. I apologize. She was loving me. Birchler Rangers. We could Tsunami here at some point, actually, with the Nettle Sentinel. It's feasible. I think that Glimpse is a little greedy. I'm going to discard all these lands, bro. I mean, that's good. If we could resolve this Sentinel, I think we just win. I must hit no. I have 35 cards left in my deck. Yeah. Normally I don't have all these cards in my hand. Normally there's junk up here that I'm covering up. Okay. I want to cast this Birch Lore first. Let me move all the shit I care about up here. I don't think I need to Glimpse again. All these Tsunamis are kind of crazy, though. Oh, damn. Are we dead? Did we die? I think we're dead. Right, because he has 12 copies, 36. Yeah, we're dead. All right, well, we can't do anything against the Brainstorm play. His budget's got to be tight. Yeah, if he's playing a main deck Merchant Scroll and then uh Brain Freeze, I didn't really see any other money though, so maybe it's not that tight. He's definitely not playing snaps then. I don't know what we can even do into that actually. I think him just having the Brain Freeze in hand is just like bad for us. His hand's a little awkward. It's kind of slow. I don't really want to mulligan though, because it is playable. I think I'm gonna mulligan this. I don't have any ramp. This elite doesn't do anything. It's forever for this glimpse. This is too hard to cast. And then Shaman doesn't do anything here, so not concede. We're gonna mulligan. This is like almost the same hand. Yeah, the hands for this one are a little weird. We might even just reunion for like an elf. The Heritage Druid's still pretty good here. If we draw like a land, we can go Heritage Druid here. Okay, Symbiote. Symbiote's okay. I think we're still doing this. Yeah, I mean, we're not. I don't feel in a good spot still. If we draw untapped land, then we're okay. Because then we go land, glimpse, Dwenens, tap for 3, play Wirewood, pick up. Sentinel's not bad. This is 3. Still have a land drop. Second glimpse isn't bad just because it lets us go again. Okay, so we have a win condition. We don't have the black mana though, so we gotta find one of the guys. Pull up in a demon, oh god. So we gotta be aware of brain freeze. I think that's like the only thing I care about. Because it feels like we have infinite mana. Okay, we might just be dead. I'm not gonna F6 because he could be doing something where he targets one of my guys. Like, not incredibly likely, but not impossible. But if he does, then like if he has a snap, we can bounce, like if he's bouncing Heritage Druid or something, we can bounce it with a Wirewood Symbiote, then he doesn't get to untap his lands. God, I love all High Tide players who find their frantic searches in the two frantic searches in the top 15. This is kind of how I feel though about this deck though. It's just like you're just like two ships in the night with combo. He's got a lot of cards in hand though too, so not feeling the best. Please feed me more Tide opponents. My problem is I play decks that are good against Tide, and then I play against Post, and then I'm like, I hate these decks. Any restrictions on deck building besides budget? No. So you build it on Moxfield, $30, TCG cheapest, vintage BNR, except that we have Nadu banned. Sure. I generally play decks very bad into Tide, but today is Rakdos Stick Day. That seems right. Yeah, Talarian did do a really good video on VV. Island. Island. Treasure Cruise, that sucks. Spell Snare. Bond. He only has one Tide up, right? Yeah, only one Tide in effects. So he gets Tide. He has 6 mana. We're probably dead. He probably wants to keep that Bond if he has like expansion or whatever. Does he have expansion? So now he gets to copy it. Does he have enough to do it though? Because he needs. Because we mill. He mills and he picks up expansion and what? I can't remember what the other part of it is. Turnabout? So then he gets to do expansion again. So he's got he's got 9 mana. So he can do expansion turnabout forever now, right? Am I right? Someone confirm. Someone confirm if I'm right. Because he just gets to do the thing again, and then he goes expansion, and he copies it, and then right. Yeah, because he should always net like it's 7 mana, right? No, he nets 3 mana each spin. What are the odds this guy screws it up, though? I mean, actually, we could see. So we're gonna draw Forest. Ooh, I don't know if we were gonna get. You know, we had at least 2 Cantankerous Keeper loops, so we should have been able to see this Birch Lore combined with Glimpse, especially with all these 1-drop elves in the midst of it. Okay, I'm good here. Congratulations, bro. You played High Tide. Oh wow, they just finished too. I gotta set up the poll actually. All right, we are up against. I don't know who this is. Rutton. So what have we learned? We learned we're bad against High Tide with our 3 Tsunami sideboard. Enough for me to bait. All right, we're on the play. Oh. I'm gonna mulligan. We draw a lot of lands in our 17 land deck. Shouldn't have said anything. Shouldn't have said anything at all. I do hate these snarls, but like budget wise, I don't know. You can't like afford anything else. Like you can't squeeze Literal Waste in. Like Seachrome Coast was like 25 cents. Why can't Blooming Marsh be? I don't like Secluded Court because in a hand like this, it can't cast Glimpse. That's like the whole reason I don't play him. Bro, mulliganing? No, I will not reveal. Basic Island. Symbiote's not bad. What is this? Plunder the Troll Shaws. Draw a card if the spell was cast from a graveyard. Draw 2 cards instead. Okay, all right. I like cards that give additional value. I really don't want to cast this Glimpse. Well, since we found the Shaman, I think I actually do want a reunion here. I'm gonna reveal this Birchlore Rangers because you countering it. Sure, bud. No. Ugh. 2 people on Toad Steamer Frogless tonight. That's cool. Is it playing Shambling Keith? Elven Passage, I think, is money. Like for VV, like you have to do odd stuff sometimes. Like my deck only plays 2 Heritage Druid because they're like $3. I don't know what bro over here's doing. Like, it's just like Bane. I'm gonna see if I can jam this. This is, I think, like our least impactful card, and it sets up for us to be able to do like a Birchlore turn next turn. Okay, that's not too bad. Got a guy in play. Like, next turn... Sure. Next turn, I feel like it's like Glimpse into Birchlore, into Nettle Sentinel, no Wirewood. Scraffle has it at 72 cents. Is Elvish Passage just the fetch land? What is bro doing over here? Okay, it is Terror. All right, he's tapped out, though. We have a window. Show me Force off the top. Okay, chat, we're locked in. Okay, so we have to get this Birchlore in play. So let's do Glimpse. Maybe we can find a forest. We get a lot of redraws here. Sorry, guys, I'm locked in. Need to find a Heritage Druid. Okay, I have to Keepers and hope to find a 1-drop. Actually, wait. Tight, tight. Dude, tsunami stocks are so up. Yeah, fetch for basic, untapped if you behold elf. Yeah, but then I have to play a swamp. Like, I'm only on 17 lands is the thing. Like, this is so little because we have so many dorks. I could just play more like Elvish Mystics, maybe. My one issue, though, is, like, you need to hit Birchlore, Jasper Sentinel, or the other Sentinel to make black mana, or else you can't get Shaman unless you have the thing that puts it right into play. Damn, I hate being sober. You know, we're only playing like 2 Shamans, and I'm drawing them in like all my hands. I don't really want to keep this. Oh, of course. I mean, I think this hand's better in a way. I just wish one of these lands was like another dude. Hell, a glimpse would be insane if one of these forests was a glimpse. All right, mull to 6. Whoa, 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 whoa. Brother didn't even read the card. Said, nope. Get that out of here. That was awesome. Damn, I hate being sober. Alright, hopefully this means its Heritage Druid resolves. Alright. Excuse me. If this Dwin's Elite resolves next turn, which he has 3 cards in hand, I doubt it will, we can actually Tsunami. Sure. We will play this, so we have the mana. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling pretty good about this Tsunami. Please, God, I've never asked you for anything, please. Ooh. That was so good. All right. All right. Where's Devin at? Let's check Devin out. uh, oh, Devin's okay. This will be a sweet deck to watch for a little bit. So, it looks like it's Boom Bust Control, versus the Cosmogoyf deck because Devin's on the spoils. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get another drink from the fridge. All right, we're back. I want to move myself back. Guy's playing Baleful Strix. Baleful Strix is not too cheap anymore. I'm like all for this type of deck. Oh my god, guy's playing Bring a Light. I'm all for this type of deck. Like I like playing the 4/5 color piles in the format. Pardon? What? The Misery board's pretty sweet. What all do we reveal? Reveals Lightning Helix, Vicious Rivalry, which I'm not familiar with. No More Lies, General Ferris. Okay, so there's a few ones. Vicious Rivalry is what I'm not familiar with. Ah, baby. Devin's only got 9 cards in exile somehow playing Cosmogoyf. He's tapping. Ooh, okay, all right. This is kind of interesting because the Baleful Strix does just wall the Devourer. Surprisingly, and I know it's like, it's going to sound a little unhinged, but like, why does this not have like Annihilator or anything? Like this Baleful Strix is about to just wall him. I do like these boom decks. It's just the fact that like trying to do like Cleansing Wildfire or like Ghost Quarter on Artifact Lane just feels really slow. Terminate or something. Well. You know what actually I would like in this deck is that Giant's Boulder. Because then if you start with Ghost Quarter on 1, you could go Ghost Quarter into Giant's Boulder, and then you still technically have Rainbow Mana that first turn. All right, Devin's got to do... All right, so we played a 9-10. La la la. I needed to get like colder outside so I can like spend extended amounts of time up in this room. I need to like sort and put away all these cards on my desk, but I just don't want to sit up here in the heat. Man, we won't get it in Elves, but could you imagine Once Upon a Time in Elves? We can maybe play it, actually. How much is it? $0.53. So if we put $2 in for onces, that's just. I think that's just that makes your keepers worse, though. This game's still kind of interesting. Devin definitely has different ways to throw the Cosmogoyf. The one thing that's tough is that obviously the opponent plays counter magic that he knows about. But he also can't attack. Like, he has this 9/10 Cosmogoyf that just won't get to attack because there's double Baleful Strix. I don't know Devin's 75. He likes to do this thing where he doesn't show me the decks he's playing. We have been, like, testing partners, essentially teammates, for well over 10 years. And he will register a deck to one of these, and I will have not seen any of the cards. A single card. I gotta clean my desk up a little bit. Yeah, but not today. If you didn't send it today, I didn't see it. I gotta clean up some of these cords. This is like ridiculous. Like an animal. Like a wild animal. They've got 5 cards in hand, too. Or we see a Helix. Helix going face. It was on Devin's end step. Funny thing is, Ferris can't even, like, he's just going to make 4/4s. Alright, there's a prismatic ending on a Cosmogoyf. Hi, baby. Yep, I do like these attacks. The Devourer doesn't have any additional text, like Trample or Annihilator, so you could chump with a Golem if you really wanted to. But in reality, that's lethal on the backswing, right? That's 13. So Devin would need a removal spell in addition, and that's if he plays no other cards. If I had anything to play, I'm definitely casting it. Counter Squall. Oh, my heart. Okay, let's watch somebody else. Dude, I love Counter Squall. The card's just negate. It's just hard to cast negate. Tempo negate. Okay, we got Yojimbo versus... Okay, I don't know what was... I don't know what was just happening there, but I saw initiative, bug cards, flash. Okay, we got burn. Burn versus yard sale. We have a Sanctum Prelate on 1, which is pretty solid. Pursue the Past is pretty rough. I think yard sale is going to at least get this game. If he was at 6, then it's totally feasible. Because he could draw like any spell and Fire Blast. Assuming the card in his hand isn't a 1, which it might be. Rav Trap. Interesting. He is going to get a 3/2 because of that. Which is kind of funny. I also don't like this in burn sideboard. I think this is nothing against this player, Bright Fox, but I'm always in the mindset of burn, especially the older the format is and the more unfair it is that all your cards need to like deal damage. Big exception would be if you're in a format like, we'll say actual vintage, where like Dredge, like Bizarre Dredge is so strong. Like you should have Rav Trap. But that's why Burn's not good in that format, because like you can't have those slots. You can't have those slots tied up to things like that, right? In a format like VV, where like there's very few decks that are killing you before turn 3, and honestly, a lot of those times your burn spells interact with those decks. Make sure all your cards deal damage. Like play Smash to Smithereens, play Searing Blood. If you care about the lands, like I love Molten Rain, play Molten Rain in your sideboard. But like don't play Ravenous Trap, don't play Soul Guide Lantern, don't play Anger of the Gods, don't play Pyroclasm. Yeah. Like you just have it's too challenging to win games when you're sitting there and your opponent's like 6 or less life, and you have a card in your hand that doesn't deal damage, that was a Swift Spear, something you cut, or a Goblin Guide. Yeah, I'm not a fan. Ooh, Devin's doing some cool stuff. So we have one Cosmic Wave exiled. Ooh, I will say this, and this is relevant. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of his fling effects in exile. Man, my beard looks patchy, but these are just white spots, guys. I'm getting old. It's getting rough out here. Whoops, whoops, whoops. I swear I heard my dog under me just a second ago. Devin's got a lot of discard right now. So we saw Prismatic Ending. His hand was Swamp, Jagantha, Spire, Prismatic Ending. So he still has another Prismatic Ending, which is probably annoying. I wonder what Devin found. Because we obviously found something. But he like hasn't played anything, so it could be a Cosmogoyf. But as we know, Devin's got to get that Prismatic Ending out of his hands. Oh, he has a Chancellor too, right? Because this is why he's at 23. Hi, baby. In case anybody wants to know, our round 2 opponent ended up dropping for the night. I feel bad. Spoils of the Vault. Okay, so he wanted Cosmogoyf. Okay. What do you want, baby? Oh, you just want to fight? You just want to scrap? Haven't cast a Once Upon a Time. Okay. He's got to do something though here. We have 3 mana. Ooh. Ooh, Serum Powder. That looks like game. You know, I think our deck was... Yeah, our deck's 29.93. So I only have 7 cents of wiggle room right now. All right, let's watch this. Sam playing mono black something. Oh, Fork's doing red black Luris with Bobble. We were talking about this in his Discord today. Yeah, I mean, and like the snarls aren't that bad. Like the snarls are really, really bad when they're your only land. But like that one game against High Tide, we needed the black mana on the land because we could produce 3 mana. That's all we could produce, and then a black mana with our dudes. And then he remanded it. Then we had the 3 black on land. So like we can't just be green lands. Is what is kind of tough. It has menace. It has menace. Probably gonna have to lose one of these. Yeah. Him's an awful hit. So you can leave back Amped Raptor and Channeler to trade with Hive. It's not great. Could also just cast this him for 2 damage. Oh, that's right. He also had Larissa. So, yeah, I don't know if I attack this turn. Ooh, Unholy Annex is decent. Oh, that's right. He has enough mana to get the 6/6. The life gain is really what sucks because with the him, if he doesn't gain the 2 life there, with the him he goes to 6. You get multiple looks at amulets. I think you got to cast the him. I think you cast the him and then you go deep on these. Because you're still in a really good spot if you find like a fatal push, which I'm assuming he's playing, even though I don't see any. You can still kill it with discharge. But you got to start going deep. You got to, I think you activate this amulet first. See what card you hit. A lot of options. A lot of things going on here. I got 3 cards in hand too. I didn't even realize. I don't really like Darcy there. I guess he's trying to dig for the perfect card. Gets another look at it. Okay, I guess that's not bad. Oh, there's the discharge. Is he dead? Yeah, I think he's dead because he takes 2 here, goes to 6, attacks for 6 on board. Molly Percocet. Looks like game 3. I'm crushing these drinks, man. All right, once Fork reports, we can get into round 3. Come on, Fork. What are you doing, bro? Report. Fucking mask off. E. Moore. I don't recognize that name. Oh, I recognize their profile. Okay, we've been able to play, I think, every match, though, which is pretty sweet. This hand's fine. It's not, like, glamorous, but... I'm gonna move myself back up now, though. Excuse me. You see, like, this Ranger, like, is just not doing anything in, like, any of our games. Like, it's good when we have one land and need to do, like, cute things with, like, a Llanowar Elf, but... Alright, this could be... It's not Rakdos Lurrus. It doesn't have Lurrus. Mask off. Fucking mask off. Alright, this Korean Ranger's like $1. Do we make it Llanowar Wastes? The burn matchup's already atrocious. Okay. Chromacopia. Okay, actually, I have a thought. And I need to put a stop, like, right now if I'm going to do it. No, it's too cute. It's too cute. I'm not going to do it. I'm not even going to explain it. Alright, there's a good chance he has the ball lightning thing again. Like an Unearth or a Thunderkin Awakener. So we could find a 2. So I gotta pull up our list on Moxfield. So we could find a 2, which is really nothing. We could find a heritage druid, maybe. Chromacopia. Okay, Blunderer Elf. I run Elf Beatdown now. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So keepers would be insane off the top here. This should do well, so well, so well. Reunion would also be good off the top. Yep. I do want to double block this. We could have untapped our Dwindens Elite to trade this and not lose a guy, but then we're down to 1 land. Oh, he let us keep the Elvish Visionary. Uh, we could find Innkeepers, put it right into play, or we can find Shaman. Shaman would take him down to 10 and then to 6. Kind of like that play. Okay, we should be okay. We could die to, like, play ball elemental fling. So we have to block. We lost to that before. Sugar, how'd you get so fly? I'm feeling pretty good right now. I think we're in a good spot. There, we got there. I don't think we have anything. You know what? I'm fine with Baloths. If he makes us discard our Baloths, then we are juicy. Until he wipes our board with Fury. It's not going to happen, Devin. It's not happening. Ooh, it's the ultimate feeling. This might be a matchup where we actually... We'll take out one keeper. Just because 4 Baloth is getting to be like a lot. We don't need them, I think, to win the game. And, like, it might just be a lot for us to hit this. Then we talk a lot of smack for somebody who's got to buy this round. Talking a lot of smack for somebody coming over here at the playing their match. Here it is. Every game, every time. We do get a draw. How good is this hand if we have untapped green on turn 1? We get to go Llanowar Elves into, like, or even Sentinel. We're going to keep it. We're going to keep it in the chance. God damn it. It's my favorite emote. We're going to keep it as if we can draw the untapped green. Damn. No, I will not reveal. All right. Show us Obstinate Baloth off the top or untapped land. I will accept either. Both are fine tributes. All right. If he Golgari Guildgate, basically. Is this the discard? Yep. Shivan Reef playing a little bit of blue. All right, he might just be playing stick. All right, if he ball lightnings us here. Oh my god, it's actual ball lightning. Sweet Jesus. I think we'll take it. No blocks. Glimpse off the top here would be pretty sweet too. Ooh, Nettle Sentinel's really good. He's tapped out. I think I need this black mana is the thing. Oh no, I have this guy. Well, no, but I might need to tap him here. I guess I don't have to shaman this turn. I don't think there's a way that I could get black mana for this shaman in my hand. Yeah, it's not worth. I don't think it's worth trying to figure out. What up, troll? What's good, brother? Gravy off probation. I'm not feeling this Young Gravy song right now, sorry. Okay, here we go. I would like to use this ability. Alright, I do want a Visionary now. Just in case I can draw a Glimpse or something. Nice, untapped land is totally what we wanted. Three, 6, 8. So that would have been 9 damage from a Shaman. This is still a good turn. Like, we have actually a decent amount of toughness on board that makes Fury a little awkward. Because, like, you want to kill Heritage Druid. Maybe you probably kill, like, a Heritage Druid, a Sentinel, and then, like, Linear Elf, probably. Maybe Elvish Visionary if you're worried about a loop. Yeah. What do we pitch? Honestly surprised. Hello. Where's my... There we go. My phone made my PC explode. It actively did not like the plugging in my phone. Guy was just about to pay some costs and then he decided not to. Alright, there's the Fury. I might just be killing both of these, which isn't that bad. Alright, so exactly what we thought. What did he exile? Oh, assuming Spirit God? Sure. Okay, so we're going to attack first, just because I want the Shaman to untap the Nettle Sentinel. I'm not going to play this land. Ball Lightning. Can we block this thing? So if we don't block, we go to 8. He has 2 cards in hand. It could be like Thud and Bolt. Are we gambling, men? If I block here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8. Yeah, then we don't die to the fling either. I think it's a fine block. I think it's okay. and now we have lethal. He has to have removal. Yeah, maybe let's just play this guy. Alright, he didn't have anything. Cool, cool. All right, let's see what Toad's doing. So, apart from the High Tide player, we're actually doing pretty good. Which we knew that that was bad. Toad is doing cool stuff, but is also doing cool stuff. This is a cool one to tune into. I will move myself. I move myself to the bottom right corner of the screen and pass my turn. Guys, what should I get for dinner? It actually seems like the the stream's going to end at a decent time. Do I get Chipotle? We think of Chipotle, guys? Who's doing Furdock Core? I'm a big Furdock Core Unholy Annex enjoyer. Anything that's like Inquisition into him, into like a 3-drop is gas to me. Cracker Barrel, I could drive the one, but that's only for trips. Guys, stop saying Cracker Barrel. I need to commission a Cracker Barrel emote. I can't wait to watch the spike in chat at 8:30 of chatters. Like what happened on stream here? Why was everyone so chatty in this exact moment? Yeah, see, like this is amazing. Toad has 1 card in hand and he's about to take over this game. Oh, when it's a Cling to Dust. Unholy Annex. Yeah, is that worth casting Cling there? Because you don't lose anything for it hitting the yard, but you lose whatever you draw. I'm surprised he's animating that. I would think that making the demon is better. Because Furdock's safer to keep around. Because it's not always a creature. And he has the mana to dump into making the 6/6. Unless there's information about his hand that we don't know. Like if he has Fatal Push or something. Meltdown for 3, okay. The Meltdown might have been the reason why. Knowing that's the only turn he could get in with it. Is our deck not fun to play against? Because our last round opponent also just dropped. Are we the bad guy? We can't be the bad guys playing Elves. We get sauced by Pyroclasm. There's no way that our deck is that unfair. What am I getting from Cracker Barrel, guys? Yeah, I know. High Tide is the bad guy. All right, Toad wins that. Let's check out another match. I don't think we saw either of these players. Oh, we caught a little bit of both of them. I still gotta try that Orzhov Yojimbo list. Servo, how often do you frequent Cracker Barrel that you know whenever the promotional campfire foil pouches end? Yeah, our deck's just really bad to removal, too. Like, chicken fried steak. I don't know. I like they have, like, this honey fried chicken or something. And, like, now I think it's only during specials. Or something. I remember we went there for a trip recently, and it was, like, not available at the time we went. I'm there about 4 times a year, but I see the billboards. Nashville hot chicken sandwich. All these sound really good, but I'm just gonna get a honey chicken and steak bowl at Chipotle, guys. Cracker Barrel closes at 10 o'clock. I walk in at 9:45. Hope the cooks haven't gone anywhere. Honey chicken is that much different from the regular chicken. The sauce or marinade or whatever is really, really good. This thing got flying. Dude, this is a 5/4? This guy's playing a Felia. Devin, you're my Felia expert. How much is Felia right now? I'm kind of interested in this list. This list is doing some cool things. What's exiled? Doom Foretold. Over $5. There's no way that this deck should be playing the Felia then. This is like a play set of Concealed Courtyards. We got some halflings. Well, brother got some flyers here. He would have to sack 3 food tokens to live. Be wrathing or something? Oh, no, just... Yeah, this card's dirt cheap now. Okay, so we're gonna animate the Bankbuster. Probably give it lifelink, I would imagine. Yeah, smack for 4. Go up to 5. I think was he dead now though? Oh no, this can block. This can block the 5. You could gain 2 life with a food token. Or we're a 4-rounder tonight. The poll ended. Dude, am I ever gonna qualify for the end of year? By the way, I end up 3-1 almost every week on weeks that I don't register Siege Rhino. Our high tide opponent did kind of have it all. Wait, what happened? They sell 4-0s in the gift area. Damn, that's how everybody's getting them. All right, brother looks like he's going to die. Let's go back to this. Some high quality gameplay. Oh man, we missed Grief Scam. I don't know how I held that cough in that long to get to the mute button. This is pretty crazy too because Toad's hand is looked pretty absurd. He's got 4 turns here. Or 3 draw steps basically. Oh, he didn't attack. That's weird. All right, we got Annex set on. 2 turns in a row. Yeah, that's weird. Because he wins that race too. This is a 5-turn clock. This is a 4-turn. He's going to be really behind on the race now between the life gain and the fact that dude's just going to make a 6-6 next turn. It's going to end the game super quick. Right, we have a him. But it's also got 5 cards in hand. Okay, so this should be the demon. Yep. I don't know what he drew, but I think it's reasonable to animate. Well, really, he can animate both. Oh, he just wants to make another demon. That's probably... Yeah, yeah, and then now he can also Unholy Annex. He can do both. Yeah, that's a pretty good draw. All right, looks like that's it. We got last round coming up. All right, once Toad reports, somebody didn't report. It pings the guy who didn't report. He goes, "Oops, sorry," and then he still didn't. All right, we're against Bud. Okay, so we're literally against the scam guy. So bad, bad for us. Wolfgang. So I still don't give a shit. Okay, I think we've been on the play in every match tonight. I don't think there's gonna be a better hand that we get, especially against Scam. Sure. The one thing that really sucks about this is if he has Fury. I think we could play this Keepers though. Because I think we can go Sentinel. We're gonna make a green. Cast the Heritage Druid. I mean, that's not a bad turn too. Would we hit? Okay, that's pretty good. Daylight. Okay, so we're gonna spend our mana on the Dwinnen's Elite. So long. So we have to do. So we'll do this. Tap these. Need to do Birch Lore. Tap for a black. Okay, I need to think here actually. So okay, no matter what, we were 1 mana off. So I can't do the second one, right? Yeah, I can't do the second one. I will not attack with this 1/1. So we're pretty insulated against Fury right now too. Excuse me. Sorry, someone stuck up on me. He didn't have Scam against us, which is pretty good. Yep. His sorcery, right? Yeah. Daylight. Daylight. Now stay woke. I think we just kill him if we have combat there too. Alright, I think we're just on Baloths. So scandalous. We're kind of buzzing through the rounds tonight. This might be like a 2-hour, 2.5-hour one. A lot of fast decks. But I do like this hand. For all intents and purposes, opposite of Baloth is an elf, right? Soul Ring. I don't like that. Alright, I am going to play the Linowar Elf because if he does have Grief, I want to get to this Obstinate Baloth sooner than later. Him having Soul Ring lets me believe that he has either Grief or Fury. Ooh, Caves of Chaos. Okay. A little troublesome. Glimpse off the top would be really good. Dwynen's Elite isn't terrible. So what do I really care about getting in play? I think it's Nettle Sentinel and then Dwynen's Elite, and we can actually block. I guess we can't block. He's going to pursue counters on his guys. Turn 2 Caves of Chaos is pretty good. Do not flip a Fury. Inquisition of Kozilek. That's not bad. We will not block. A really fast start from him. Fury. That's pretty bad for us. Probably kills the Sentinel and the Elite, I would imagine. He could leave one of these two. Okay, he's going to leave the Elite. He did hit our mana. We can at least block the Fury with the Dwynen's Elite and then bounce it. So he needs to not be able to deal more than the 7 damage here to us. I think the only thing that can like get us here is like Heritage Druid off the top. Because it lets us go Heritage, like we'll pick this up. We can go land, or we could go tap Heritage Druid, play this, tap these 4 keepers for 2, have 1 floating, and then hopefully keep going. But if he has a bolt or a Kolaghan's Command, that's not lethal. Maybe just looking for like another Fury or something. The hell's Heartless Act? So we'll try this. So we'll go block here. Actually, I can put myself down here now that my hand is really bad. All right, we're at 1. He does have the Heartless Act though, so I think we're screwed. Because if we do draw the Heritage Druid, then it's just gonna die like immediately. We drew a land. Okay, we weren't winning that one. I don't think we do anything different. Hard hitting question. His guys are a little too big. Four lands. If we get grief scammed, this hand's really bad. We could try to mulligan for a better 6. It sucks because we have Heritage Druid and Nettle Sentinel. It's also really good if we draw a 1-drop elf. Well, is it? I don't know. We only get 1 extra look. Um, I mean, we get up to 2 draws with this. We'll try it. Okay, no play on one's pretty sweet. Dude, another land? That's insane. It'll push. Yep. Probably just gonna have to fight through removal. Okay, wait, reunion's kind of good. Dude, what is happening here? This is kind of crazy. So we're probably losing our Heritage Druid here. But I want to find a symbiote so I can start looping things. We can also kind of protect against removal. Like, symbiote has to get removed, essentially, at that point. If this resolves, we're in a great spot. If he doesn't kill something before it resolves. This is insane, though. This is an insane amount of cards. Yeah. The Knight. We've drawn 6 of our 17 lands. But if we find like a Baloth, this actually isn't that bad. We just hardcast the Baloth. It could trade with the Fury. We're up on cards, even other lands. Dude. This is frustrating. Cable. We have 36 non-land cards in our deck. Yeah. Yep. We have a lot of live draws here, too. Yeah, this is half the lands in our deck. We have 17 lands. This is 8 pulled out. We'll have to block with his Visionary pretty soon here. Because he does play Kolaghan's Command, we know that. Okay, Elite plays. I hope you find some card on top. I don't want to hear the song. I mean, it at least means that we've got chumpers. there's Baloth. He's a little late. He's a little late, but he's doing his job. I'm attacking for 1. Nah, actually, wait, no. I don't want to, because that's a Furiable board. It's pretty absurd, though, like how many lands we've drawn. Hi, Nami girl. In reality, though, Scam in general should be pretty good against us. We lost to Soul Ring initiative start. That's pretty good against us. And then this one, like the Fury was good, but drawing as many lands as we did is pretty bad. I will block. Russian meat babe. He's got 2 cards in hand. He might be holding removal. What the hell is happening here? Does he have a scam card in hand? Yeah, he wanted to respond. So he was killing his guy. He has a scam card in hand. That sounds about right. And Mark said he found a list. Oh, I do hate it already. Oh, this is modern. I was about to say, wait a minute. I feel like I did see this. Yeah, pretty decent. All right. So who are we watching now? We haven't watched either of these guys. Oh wait, they said testing. These guys are doing cool stuff. Oh wait, this is just yard sale. Never mind. Trophy, dude. I can't beat the 3-1. My tied opponent, I think, was pretty lucky though. I actually want to look at his list. I want to know how many brain freeze he was playing. I feel like in both of our games, actually, that he beat me in that he needed like one ofs in specific situations, and he found them. I think Plasma probably has more 3-1s than me, but like, I feel like I'm up there for 3-1s. Last week's Siege Rhino thing was just kind of cute, but the Elves deck feels nuts though. Is this a commander card, by the way? It is a commander card. The card just does like a lot. I want to make sure Chipotle should be open. Neighbor? Look at your neighbor. Say, hey, neighbor. Closes at 10. We gotta wrap this up, fellas. Flage. My ears do perk up when I hear Flage. These are my recent investments. My recent market manipulation. I don't really like this card that much. I get that it's for your sagas, but yeah, I gotta look at Hearthstone again because they just nerfed Face Hunter, and it's actually probably like a really good nerf. Oh, I hate the trouble. I hate that rogue deck. I hate rogue. I'm just not a rogue player. I also don't think the Jade Beast nerf is gonna matter. I feel like the Yojimbo player here is probably gonna lose. We could probably kill this thing. Just swing out. Or did he use this yet? He probably just ticks up. I think this could attack. This isn't gonna die into anything, right? Hey, Mark. Thanks for chilling, dude. Oh, settle's pretty gas. Yeah, I don't think there's another match to watch though. Oh, I don't know. Like, is settle worth it? Like, settle could be okay. I don't know. I like it versus Hogak. Then again, once Hogak ends up with a lot of mana, I feel like it does like a lot of things. This is cutting into my Chipotle time. You know what it's gonna end up being? The stream's gonna go too long because it's not exactly the quickest drive over there. Like, it's not far, but it's like it could be 5 minutes depending on lights, or it could be 15 depending on lights and traffic. Which, like, 9:30 on like a Wednesday where I'm at isn't like bad, but you never know. I gotta check for a backup though. I gotta check for a side piece here real quick. All right, we got a backup. We got a backup. We got a side piece. Damn, I burned through that whole playlist. SCG St. Louis, is that this year? If it's this year, then I can't. If it's next calendar year, then maybe. I get so much vacation time, but I have to kind of like pre-schedule it because it's weekends. End of February. End of February is not out of the question. Yeah, we got to talk Creator Clash. The only thing I hate about traveling in February, even locally, Northwest weather is like insane sometimes. Like, my birthday week is mid-February, and there's almost always like a winter storm. So it gets to the point where like I make soft plans for my birthday to like maybe go home or do something. But at the same point, I'm like, I might not be able, like, maybe no one can leave their house. Like, I think when we got that crazy storm this past year, it was actually like a week before or after my birthday when we got like 15 inches of snow or something. It's always my birthday though. As long as it's not Star City, because my unofficial mod stance is I am once again back to not supporting Star City. Yeah, me and Devin talked about doing Detroit. Devin and I got history at Detroit. Detroit was our first GP that we both day two'd at, and I got 2 pro points that weekend. No section VV there? Probably not if it's Magicon. Dude. What a hilarious song to play after a backbreaking Settle the Wreckage. I'm leaving it on. All right, this looks a lot better. Yeah, send this Flage to the face. Unearth it. Make him use his food token. Man, 18 cards left in deck. Damn it. I misclicked. Apologies. I don't think I'm getting Chipotle, guys. I think I'm gonna get Arby's. I think it's gonna have to be an Arby's night. You know, I just realized he's halfway through the deck. I haven't seen a Yojimbo. Is he not playing Yojimbo? Is he just like doing other stuff? Yojimbo kind of good. He's not on Jimbo. Yojimbo. Hugh Neutron. Slipping through my fingers. Oh. Mono white Midnight Hunt standard. I would block this also. I know Nautical's playing Nose House, but I want him to know that he's personally responsible for me not getting Chipotle tonight. Gonna be like double rice, double bean, serving of honey chicken, serving a steak, cheese, maybe some chips. Day of Judgment. Yeah, but it makes him still need to use his Q. Steel Seraph, I don't think is going to do it. Bum, 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 bum. He only has 3 mana though, so he doesn't have settle. I could just make pasta. I could just like cook real late instead of going and spending money. Blech. Disgusting. Whoa. Do you guys realize Jason wins, not wins the match? All right. Nako just has to win on a 2-minute and 43-second clock. I got some tortellini downstairs, guys. What do we think about tortellini? Tortellini, little garlic bread, little Texas toast action. Get nice and full right before bed. Overindulge. Jason just has to not die to the mono white control player. All right, we got a threat. Oh man, bro is beat. He kept the beat down hand. Something in my cup. I do feel like at minimum, every Wednesday we do have one match that seems like it should not be going this long to time. Man, everybody's talking about Bobble right now. Because Bobble's back down because of the mystery booster thing. All right, if I'm nautical, you could just pick it up. You just pick it up at this point. Like, how are you winning this game? It's been months. This deck's probably better in paper because you can actually go to turns. Is Spirited Companion of Herbs and Stewed Rabbit the new Miracles of VV? Is Belcher just too pricey now? Is it like an MDFC thing? MDFC, yeah. What are these guys' records? Like, what is this guy's record right here? I think they're towards the bottom. I'm just like, play pace aside, or like how long the deck takes to win, whatever. Like, it just feels like this deck doesn't have a good way to win the game. Like, Yojimbo actually just makes like a 5/5. You just like, I have this 5/5 vigilance guy. He does other things, but he's also just a 5/5. He's probably bigger than everything on your board because I'm killing it. But it just feels like bro's winning with halfling tokens, or like the Seraph. It just doesn't feel like a very strong thing to be doing. Yeah, Jason just might actually be able. Excuse me. Jason might actually just be able to win the game, even though his opponent could time out. All he has to do is literally be like, maybe make a couple game actions go. Like, if you're not, like, how are you winning here? Yes, lethal with the gal. Damn fork. I can't watch the clip yet. Westminster, thanks for the follow. Behind. Oh, it's raining outside too? Ugh. Ugh. No, I know. I think that there's an aggro Asmo list that I want to do because I want to play academic with Asmo. So there's like a Boros Asmo like list that I have. All right. Bro has one. All right. I shall move myself up a little bit. I love Nautical's literally in the chat. He's like, "Oh, I made a mistake. I had a march in hand. I thought it was your end step only." And it's like, brother, that was not the problem. All right, waiting for Nautical report. Why is this guy not reporting what's happening? Here we go. All right, now we can end. All right, we got some decks to look at. I do want to look at Nauticals briefly. Bro, the High Tide player, we were his only win. Ah, that sucks. We're looking at his list though. I want to know. I want to know some info. Damn, people were beating up Tide today, man. All right. We're gonna look at some things real quick. So what is this deck doing? Okay, so it's kind of like a it's like a flash deck, but it's also like a um Nick Fit deck. This went 3-1. Interesting. I'd have to watch some of the matches. It seems like there's a lot going on, but I mean, it went 3-1, so it seems decent at least. Oh, Toad. I love this card. Big fan already. Dim's got 26 cents. Hold up, let's talk about this. Let's chat. Why don't you take a seat right there? Why don't you take a seat right there? Damn, Toad loves Pinnacle Star Cage. Persecute's interesting. How what looks? I'm a big Gambino fan. I'm a big fan of this deck. Persecute. I'm not sold on Persecute. I think Persecute, you're bringing it in versus like High Tide, which I don't like because it just gets remanded. Or you could bring in against something like Burn, but then like they've probably cast their whole hand because you're either dead or you went like Inquisition him and they're down on cards. So I'm not huge on Persecute, but I do like the rest of the deck. Like I said, Furdock, Core, and Unholy Annex are gas. Oh my god, it is deck's over. Oh my god. Um okay, so yeah, this deck just can't win in time. Yojimbo seems like it takes a long time to win, and you have the 5/5s. Like there's no wedding announcement, there's like nothing for you to like make like your stewed rabbits stuff is not um this isn't winning the game. Oh, forget it. 3 grief, 4 fury is pretty impressive. Oh, Fury's down though. Fury's 59. Have you seen this? Have we heard about this? Anybody been talking about this? Play 1 Restless Vents in your black-red list, please. Or a Hive of the Eye Tyrant. Play at Manland. Play 1 Manland in your aggro mid-range decks. If it doesn't affect anything too crazy, please God do it. More tempo. Oh, this is frogs. Where is Restless Keith, or whatever the hell that card's name is. Rune Snag. Oh, okay. All right. I forgot about Rune Snag. Rune Snag's a cool card. No, Devin, I'm not looking. I had like 8 decks pulled up here. People were playing a lot of interesting stuff tonight. Ooh, Fractured Identity. Spicy. Vicious Rivalry. Okay, it's the Wrath. I wasn't familiar with that one. Oh, and he gets Fire Covenant. Okay, this is... Brother's cooking a little bit here. Contagion's interesting. Why do we think we're playing Contagion? I do think legitimately something this deck could play, this could be a Boulder deck. Because it works with any of your untapped lands immediately, including Ghost Quarter. Ghost Quarter lets you go that Boulder, scry 2, and now you have a Rainbow land. And then if you go tap land on turn 2, your Ghost Quarter can still blow that up, and you're not like super behind. Gonna say something crazy, but we open a lot of budget cutting some Baleful Strixes. Like you can play all 4 Niv Mizzets. Do we need this Aragorn? You can't find this Aragorn. Right? Like there's not... Oh, you can bring the light for it. Okay, I lied. Nah, the Aragorn's probably good. Alright, 1 Merchant Scroll, 1 Mind Desire. Had those both in one game. The 1 Brain Freeze. 2 Expansion Explosion, okay. Damn, that one game, he went double Remand. He only had the 2 there also. What the hell is this? Oh, okay. I am familiar with that card. I don't know why he played Disrupt versus me. Was it for, like, Glimpse, I guess? Seems kind of odd. Oh, this is just the Ball Lightning deck. What was his blue for? Teferi's Veil. Whenever any creature you control attacks, it phases out into combat. Oh. Oh, that was just Everett's list? Yeah, I mainly wanted to know, like, when he Brain Freeze to me, like, obviously it's like his one of, and then he Merchant Scrolled that one game. All right, Devin, we'll look at your list. Since you asked so nice. Why is this Providence here? Just so if you happen to hit it while you're, like, powdering. It drew weird. What an insane thing to say for your Glass Cannon deck. Drew kind of funny. Hmm. Hmm. Oh, what's in the considering? What are you thinking about? Oh, Desperate Research is kind of cool. Oh. I can't believe Mono White Control prevented me getting Chipotle tonight. All right, so thoughts. Elves feels really strong. I think that match where our scam player like accidentally killed his own guy, I think we were still fine there. We lose our board, but we had the Bailout that could at least trade. And then we had like 6 lands left in our deck. We drew like the next like 7 cards, and they were like, it was like all action. So um that one still felt super winnable. Uh we did really well in our other matches. Our high tide, like I said, our high tide opponent, them having the brain freeze in hand when we stormed off was bad. Um if they don't have brain freeze there, though, they die. So they needed exactly brain freeze. And then game 3, they needed to go off, and they did. So it is what it is there. The other matchups felt fine though. Like we felt really strong in a lot of those games. I do like Reunion. I don't think I want more than 2. Reunion seems really good at finding like the one missing piece we need based off of like what we have going on. Excuse me. Keepers was awesome. It never really mattered because we were already in the middle of going off, but we did have a couple times where we could start the loop of like Wirewood Symbiote and Keepers. Didn't end up mattering because we were just going off at that point, but excuse me. Variants, we saw Shaman in a lot of our starting hand or a lot of our hands tonight. We did dig a lot though, but I think the 2 Shaman is correct. I don't think I'm going to change anything with the deck other than the Snarls. The Snarls felt really bad tonight. I think I want to see, and I think what's going to happen is I think this Korean Ranger is going to become something else. This is at least $1. So if we change the Snarls over to Littler Wastes, cut the Ranger for something that's really cheap, we should have the budget to make that work. And then that would have made a lot of our hands tonight a lot better. So don't know what to do with the sideboard though. Sideboard I think is in the same spot. We're just gonna be a dog to combo. Got a Tsunami our mono blue opponents. We have a lot of artifact hits, but at the same point, like Pick Your Poison would have been good against the Boom Bust player tonight. Rex Sage would have been good against like the Yojimbo stuff that's been going on. So I think the overall sideboard's fine. But we did just kind of do our thing a lot, even through removal. So I think it's a deck. It's going to be on my radar towards the end of the year if I'm still not queued for the Invitational. It'll be like okay, I do want to try to win. This is going to be up there, and I'm glad I have it in paper. Like I said, it's a deck that I did pick up in paper, and I'm trying to continue to foil out. So if you're watching on Twitch, appreciate you guys stopping by. Am affiliates, so you can use your Bezos sub. Gets you emotes. I do have a couple deck requests that I got to get through. I did up that, by the way, because it was so many that came through, and I didn't realize how many points people were getting so fast. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe. We do these streams on Wednesdays, the occasional Creator Clash 2. That's normally like once a month-ish. But I think we're going to do some viewer requests in the next couple weeks. So appreciate you guys watching, though, and I will see you next time.